We are back on Path of Exile, where, well, we're starting pretty late compared to my usual attempt at 9 o'clock. Is when I try to start. Right now it's 10:30, so instead of doing social media stuff, we're just gonna go right into it. I like tea. Right now I have a tea that's supposed to keep me wide awake. So we should be able to keep going for a while now, hopefully. It is the hope. Wonder what dream, what did it end? Alright. Oh yeah, and have you heard Path of Exile won a BAFTA? Yay for Path of Exile. And while I wasn't trying to do social media stuff, I still have to have this on my screen on the laptop so I can actually, you know, respond to a potential comment. I gotta go and kill Brutus. Oh. Actually has the R3 button thing there. That's weird. Alright, just recently got an update.
Still alive,
it's a bug fix update or anything, so I'm not gonna bother reading it. So let's get in there. We're in the lower prison. Yeah, as I said, I brought the super tea. Super tea me! I just remembered, I think it was one of an episode of Futurama where Leela started writing children's stories and got picked up as a television show. Man, I haven't watched Futurama in a long time. Is it still going? It's probably still going, right? Yep, gotta remember the banner. What happens when I have the Herald skill? So much stuff is going to be reserved. Well, that's why we have mana potions. Literally, that's why we have mana potions. So I really should stop worrying about it, in all honesty. And everything with Delirium, I just don't like how it tries to push me, rush me through the whole damn map. Because, you know, I like to enjoy running around killing things, you know? Plus, this is the only way to upgrade the difficulty of normal maps as Delirium. So I really wish it wouldn't, you know, be timed like it is. I just wanted to stay on the map until I either die or leave. Alright, you're summoning them. There, just summoning it now, you little shit. Huzzah! A lot better than what I'm using. I really wonder what kind of different skills they're gonna add in Path of Exile 2, because I know I keep talking about Path of Exile 2, but I'm actually really excited for it. I actually really like this game. It's very deep and thoughtful as far as the passive skills go, and I like seeing where it's gonna go. It's why they won the BAFTA for Most Evolving Game. And they're planning on keeping Path of Exile 1 alive even as they're going into Path of Exile 2. How can I not, like, be excited for these guys? You know, go grinding gears. We will tattoo the firstborn children after you. They'll think they were born with the tattoo. I'm kidding. I plan on having any kids. Anyway, maybe this way? Actually, wait. Wait, that looks like a dead end. Yes, that is a dead end. Okay, then we're going this way. Your iron hat. I don't need your shit. I got a cone hat and oh, holy relic. This is pretty good for if you're a guardian, I guess. Yeah, if you're doing a Templar, because the Templar is A, the mage magic hybrid, and B, yeah, it stays next to you, and when you hit, it triggers a Nova spell. In other words, it's less effective the further you're away from your enemies, so that's why I wouldn't recommend it for the witch. Yeah, I think I'll be using it on my Scion. But I'm worried I'm gonna get into the same trap with the Scion I did with the witch. I powered up my minions so much that now the last cannon, and I've probably talked about this a couple times, but it's really hard to, I mean, you could try to get there are currency items that'll give you refund points, and you get a certain amount of refund points while playing, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still somewhat of an issue. I mean, as I said, you get 125 points there. You're not gonna get 125 refund points very easily. And that's not including the ascendancy stuff, which costs extra refund points. Basically, they very much want you messed up on a build to make a new character. However, there's a limited number of character slots, so that actually really isn't all done again. You can buy characters. That's what they're trying to get you. But anyway. Now, right now, for instance, I'm planning to build this guy solely around axes and fire. Hoping that it'll keep him alive and killing things long enough that he won't die. Now, I'm pretty sure I've already done this. Yes, I did. So, this time we're gonna skip it. Of course, I'm fucking wide awake today, and today's the one we start late. Swear maybe I should just have a 5-hour energy attached to one of those damn those hats with the straws and the cup holders. Yeah, that'll work. I can't really use this T again because this is the last of it. Whee! What was this supposed to be? Ginseng and lemon and a bunch of other stuff. I like tea. I'm not a fan of overly bitter, so I can never get into coffee or beer. The most alcoholic thing I've ever drunken is pina coladas. Tastes pretty damn good. Mead is fermented honey, so does that have a sweet taste to it? That could be good. But then again, I'm not really a big fan of honey in my tea. So many questions about not so many important things. Yeah, well. And we lost out. I am not gonna struggle. It's gone, it's gone. Dying is painful in this game, especially in later levels, because every time you die, you lose progress to your next level. And it's fucking hard to get progress to level up late game. I'd say like the soft cap for leveling up is like 70, and levels go up to 100. After 70, it's hard. Oh yeah, by the way, I said you have 125 base passive points in total. If you do everything right, you get 125. But it only goes up to level 100. That's because the rest are awarded through quests. It's very important you do everything, including the side quests. Do your side quests, folks, or you will regret it terribly. And I mean terribly. Hey, you guy who keeps summoning the undead, get over here. Get over here! I'm worried if the attack is a little too spread out. Goat's horn. Alright, the steel greaves. You're good. And I'm not using shields on this character. Even though I want him to survive, I'd rather he do it through life drain or something.
Carry this.
Along those lines. And I gotta remember to keep open skill points for the cluster jewels. Because that's a whole nother can of worms as far as passive points go. Added a bunch of things with passive points, and oh boy. It's gonna make using me, if I use the cluster jewel instead, maybe I can save some passive points with the witch, because right now I have all of her passive points, like a bunch of passive points stuck in like the Templar section of the passive tree. Okay, let's look at the passive tree so I can show you what I mean. See, this is the Marauder. Everyone works with the same passive tree. Middle is Scion, this is Templar, this is Witch, this is Shadow, Ranger, Duelist. Middle Scion. I have on my witch skill points going all the way down here, filling up this thing and parts of this. But if I had Cluster Jewel here instead, it might actually save me some passive points. Anyway, that's on the witch though. There we go. Once you finish that up, I need to start allocating things into life. Plus 20 to maximum life. Plus 10% life. Why would I want the plus 20? I kinda do want this whole wheel. Maybe I should ignore it. Ignore the shield part, go up here. Ew, but I don't want life recovery flasks. Here instead. Yeah, I definitely want, well, kind of want here. I mainly want X. I actually haven't really messed with charges much. And I know they provide, you know, passive benefits, and I probably should mess with them more, but I just haven't gotten to it, I guess. I mean, another action RPG that might be comparable to this is Wolcen, because I've seen videos of what that passive skill tree looks like.
What little help I can offer is yours.
And I've heard about the end game on that, and it sounds pretty interesting. Where you actually have to invest in and build up a town, and that gives you benefits and stuff. So I'm quite interested to see how that turns out.
Yes?
Get to it eventually, although we lost a very dear thing in the family. There was a chair. It's been around since before I was born, and yeah, it finally it gave up the ghost. Which sucks because that chair is super comfortable. It was also my only office chair, which means now it's extremely annoying trying to play anything on my laptop because it kills my wrists. I actually kind of missed the chair already. Good, I could move the back on it. Office chair. You were there since before I was born. Pretty sure you were around even longer than that. Luckily, the chair still has the company's builder's logo on it, website and stuff, but I don't even know if they'd even still sell it. I'm gonna have to send an email or something with some pictures of the chair to see if they still have it at some point. I don't want it. We don't want a different chair in this house. We wanted to replace it with that chair. It's only been around for some probably 20 to 30 years. Got a keyhole sticker on it, the brand on it, so it's a keyhole thing from Canada. That's what it says on the chat. In case you want an office chair that'll last you 30 plus years. And again, are their current chairs even comparable to that chair? Again, it lasts 30 plus years. Alright. We'll find out at some point if the current chairs still hold up past chairs as far as durability goes. Anyway, we're going through here because we're trying to get to prison to kill an undead, immortal warden thingamabob, so we can get to the other parts of this island. Is this an island or a continent? Do they even say? I'm pretty sure it's continent, right? Now I think about it, they've never mentioned how big Ray Class really is. Well, that's something to ponder about. We're trying to get inland more because the coast sucks. We got a bunch of undead, cannibals, tentacle sea creatures, weird shit in caves. Same old, same old. Yep, we're in the warden's quarters now. Warden, come out and play.
Your brawn is about to meet its match, Brute. Give the warden my regards.
Ah! Joke's on you. Nothing can match my brawn. Nothing. But I am the Marauder. I am the one who shall become the next Fire Lord. Hey, Chevron is the person who made the warden, evil monster thingy we're gonna encounter.
His legion slaughtered along with every eternal man, woman, and child from Lionai's watch to the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prisoner's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand. Foul times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Kaguri blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
I don't think he did too well because I'm about to fight him. And that Kaguri of the past were really weak. But I doubt it. If it looks like it might be a slight rearming sequence, that's because this definitely is. You know, the look for shit you can use just before the boss. Although it's this game's version, so it doesn't give you much. Order of protection. Really doesn't give you much. It doesn't even give you things to kill to drop it.
My loyal Declan, give Our Lady Piety your absolute support and watch her with absolute scrutiny. There is much to learn from the likes of the Inquisitor, the Umbra, and the Soulless One. I would hate for Piety to feel that she need shoulder such perilous wisdom alone.
Piety was the one who was just talking to us and then ran away. Dumbness when people sentence us to be stuck on this damn island. Continent. Ray class. Let's just say Ray class. Please, you think you can show me through horror? I'll show you some fucking horror. Oh, shit, never mind. He's kicking my ass. Ah, got him!
Your spirit is the plaything of the ancestors, slave master.
Anything good? Nope, not I can use. Alright, we go this way.
Dear Chevron, you have certainly had your work cut out for you with Lion Eye's Legion. Do not concern yourself with Marseilles' complaints. Our Emperor is fully aware of the General's fickle nature. As to your need to accelerate the implantation process, I can recommend a quite simple alteration. Dip the gem in a boiling solution of 6 parts blood and 1 part thaumatic sulfite for no more than 13 seconds. Any longer, and you invite the crystal's wrath. Once the gem is withdrawn from the solution, you have but a few seconds to install the gem in the prepared flesh and close the wound.
They're talking about Brutus's
Should the gem
operation.
cool too much prior to implantation, it will become inert, and you're patient with it. Trust in that bountiful talent of yours, Chevron. My thoughts are with you, Malachi.
Ah, it's so nice to have the game read out the letters. Now I don't have to. Yep, we made it! Yay! Now let's go talk to Darkly. Pay up! I lived! The bet is won on my end. Hey, Nessa.
For some, death is welcomed with open arms. Did you end Brutus's suffering out of avarice or mercy? Only you know the answer to that one.
Neither. He got in my way, so I killed him.
I can think of only one reason why Piety would be here. She's interested in the sickness that pervades this place, the corruption that raises the dead and twists the wildlife into aberrations.
Yep, we have crazy scientist lady on island now. Everyone's worst nightmare. Hey, Darkly.
The warden's free of his own prison. Well, since you're so bloody determined to cheat the britches off death, you better have one of these, for luck. And when they write the song about you, just be sure to mention that it was Tarkley who taught you everything you know.
Sure, and oh, I already have these. Except shield charge. I do not have shield charge.
Greetings!
Right, stash it and then go to prisoner's gates. See, as you can see, this is a cluster jewel. Oh, one of many cluster jewels. This is the large one. They only go here. Unlock. Whole new skill thing to explore. And by there, I don't mean that specific one. I just mean all of those particular spots on the passive tree. Shadow Magical Delirium Gates. Watch as I slaughter these ghostmen. Oh no, they die. Aberrant creations of my own twisted, horrible nightmares die! Actually, I don't know what these are supposed to be. At the past update, at the past leagues, there's usually been like an NPC somewhere to explain shit. Not this time. This time you're on your own.
It's gone.
I'm so close to 2. I'm so close. Let me get to 2. Please. There we go. Okay, now I can go back. Yeah, that X on the map usually means NPC. Hello, Flame Hellion. Time to meet the real fire. Assuming they didn't change it from what they have on the website, one of the abilities I'm gonna get with enough ascendancy points is complete immunity to fire. That'll be nice. I would be watching you to see if you'd make a good Spectre. Now I get to just kill you. Oh, what tangled webs we weave.
Strength isn't everything, brute.
I don't know. Let me see if I can hack at this. Yeah, nope. Game ain't letting me. Alright. You win this round, Piety. Oh man, whoever named you that really screwed up. I mean, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, it's like name me a kid angel. That kid ain't gonna come out anywhere close to an angel. If it is gonna be close to an angel, it's probably gonna be Lucifer. In other words, destined to fall. If you're watching and your name is Angel, I apologize. There are exceptions to every rule. Whether you're one of those or not, look inside yourself. You'll find it. Maybe. Hopefully you'll find out. Introspection is good. Do it more often. Oh, I still want alive. And I forget that I don't have them just following me around like puppy dogs. Oh, they're probably cute. Let me see if we can pull it. Oh, it's fucking adorable. You sure you want to rip my face off and don't want to just come up and pat you? Just remember this one anime I watched. Bastard. The name is literally just Bastard. Beat the flame demon by putting out even more fire than the flame demon does. That is the pinnacle of specialization. You specialize to the point where your weaknesses are completely and utterly irrelevant.
The ancestors watch over me.
Yeah, you got the skill point. Need a passive. Sweet, sweet passion. Check. Hopping everywhere, check. Rabbit ears, not check. Pretty sure they don't have them in this game. Behold, as I outflame the literally flaming dog. forest. I think.
Hinekora, Mother of the Dead. Is this your land I walk
Oh,
upon?
no, we are not near a forest yet. What we are gonna do is go back. To close the entrance.
Mervale dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favor.
Have you
Yes?
known anyone to just sit still? Anyone around here sit still ever? No?
Still alive, are we? If you have to quench your curiosity about Mervale, go look at the corsairs that haunt the grave of ships. Like any mother, Mervale's got hungry mouths to feed.
A lot of mouths. Alright, you got, let me sell stuff first. Stash. Oh wait, wasn't there a quest for
Welcome.
oh, I guess. Yeah, no. Let's go collect the whetstone. Alright, I'd have to go to the coast for that, and let's go for the coast for that then. Oh wow, there is quality of 20 instantly. That is
softens beneath the
not
stone,
normal.
reshaping with great ease.
Usually it's just 1 point. The power of prophecy. I should not have spent it on that. If I don't, it's gonna be something like that. I wouldn't have spent it. Okay then. Time to look for this flaming thingamabobs. Will I find fire in the middle of the water? Find out on this is definitely can't happen. Everything that definitely can't happen still definitely can't happen. Fiery stuff. Come to me, hateful fire. Yes, this is fire. Yeah. Massive prophecy now. Oh no, wait, still got it. Kills.
Where the sand meets
Now
the
who's
water,
a massive prophecy?
the flesh eater's flames shine brighter and brighter still.
Get a decent schedule going, so I'm starting earlier. Able to stay up. Give me an electric thing or something to shock me whenever I start to get too slurpish. Just think of it like a massage. Very painful lightning massage.
Yes?
Portal, so we just leave it. And you know, we're gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like or subscribe. Remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats, and whatever else is I put up there. Goodbye, humans, non-humans alike, and good whatever flies to you.